You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, what's up guys? We are back and we are continuing to try this kind of going first trap deck. We're going to increase the copies of, I didn't mean to do that, Dark-Hole Dragon to 2. You guys are saying there's a lot of cards in here that work with Dark-Hole Dragon. There are a lot of cards that work with Dark-Hole Dragon in our deck, so we'll give it a try. We'll throw in another copy. We have like Lightning Storm and stuff like that, so maybe it will come up. It triggers off our opponent's effects. You can discard it off the Duel Masochist because we can increase that to 3 since we're playing a going first deck now. So we'll save this and we'll continue to play it. It's been doing, I'd say, fairly okay, but like I said, we'll see how these guys go. We're just trying to figure out what we can do with these really, really strong high-level monsters, and hopefully we can do some cool stuff. Okay, we won the coin flip, and the hand's pretty interesting, actually. We have the Paleozoic, which we're definitely set. We have a great discard for with the Dark-Hole Dragon. And then if our opponent summons 4 monsters, we have the Needle Ceiling, which blows up the board, and summons Dark-Hole Dragon, which is kind of cool. Again, we're trying to pull Dark-Hole eventually. It is, I think, an SR. Where it's available, I don't know, but one day, hopefully, we'll pull it. It is also just a good generic card. Our opponent's setting stuff. They're going to activate the True Sun God. I actually find this card annoying in multiple ways. It searches, and then also it prevents things from attacking. I think this is the one. Yeah, monsters can't accept the turn. Yeah, it prevents me from attacking. So I'm actually just going to use the Paleozoic to banish this card, which will prevent the search, and it'll put Dark-Hole Dragon into the graveyard, which is nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through with that. Yep, we'll discard this, and hopefully the right card comes up here. We'll do that, and then, like I said, this will also be helpful later. Yeah, this is fine. He's going to summon a Millennium Seeker. He's just playing kind of like a god deck. This is a fun matchup. It's fun because they're playing some nonsense. You can target a monster in our... Oh, we put a monster in the graveyard. It's our fault. It's our fault for doing that. But, I mean, who would have known Millennium Seeker would be coming out next? So he can target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, except the monster with a question mark. You can choose... Opponent can choose 1 monster from their deck, except the monster with question mark. If they do not choose, or if the targeted monster has a higher attack than the chosen monster, special summon that target. If you do, shuffle the chosen monster back into the deck, otherwise your opponent adds the monster. So our monster is going to be the higher attack monster, I guess. We just choose a really high attack monster. Right, so... I guess all alphas are strongest monster. Okay, awesome. So we just get an alpha. Okay. I'm not really sure what just happened. I'll take an alpha though. I'll take a stack. No problem there. I'll take a free alpha. I don't know what I'm not even really sure what this effect does. Like I just, if they choose not to. Okay, so I just had to pick a monster that has higher attack than this attack monster. That's all I basically had to do. And this thing was 3,000. My monster was 3,000. Okay, fine. Whatever. That was a little weird. Artifact Lancia. Good in the Malice matchup. Not good right now, though. So we'll just special summon this out for free. We could bounce to bounce to bounce, but then there's no point. Oof. Irrelevant, but it'll give us a Paleozoic, which is cool. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have activated that Paleozoic. That was actually a misplay on my part. Because now... Yeah, that was kind of a misplay on my part. It's fine, though, but it's kind of a misplay. I shouldn't have activated that, because he'll summon this. And, oof, Needle Sealing. Do I Needle Sealing and summon? And then I can Needle Sealing, blow everything up, and then Dark Hole Dragon to... I can trigger Dark Hole Dragon. Or I could just save it, and then, yeah, I think I just save it. Yeah, I think we just activate this right here. Return itself. It doesn't target, and then we just return this back to hand so he doesn't get the Egyptian God Slime. Just go Battle Phase, because I can't special summon this because my attack isn't high enough. Actually, technically, I can Tribute Set this, and then I can summon Alpha back out and then attack, but I don't think that's particularly necessary. I can just save Alpha for later. So just attack over this, call it a night. Yeah, we just attack over that, save, and that's it. Just go to end phase. That's not bad. Also, Lancia might actually come up in this matchup. They do have cards that banish, like they have like Ancient Chant and stuff. So it might actually come up, but we'll see. Okay, and what's cool about Lancia too, is if I activate Lancia, the Paleozoic Dino Mischius will not be banished, which is kind of cool. So if it leaves the field, it's not getting banished. Kind of a cool random side thing. My opponent's going to summon Exodios, which, whatever, like... Cool, it's 0 attack at this point, sure. This guy can be good sometimes, even in a Masochist series. But, I don't really... This one's weak. He obviously has another Egyptian God Slime back there. He has a 0 attack monster, so it's not much I can do about that. He's about to summon another 0 attack monster, which kind of sucks for me. So, Imperial Iron Wall, another anti-Malice card, and then we never play against Malice every time we use it. Okay, I think we should go to battle phase with this. Okay, we go to battle phase attack. And we attack over this Exodios. Yep, he's gonna summon this. This is irrelevant. I'm also just gonna save the Paleozoic Candina for later. Yes, we want to replay into this. We're gonna save the Paleozoic Candina for later. Imperial Iron Wall. I could summon it, but it's gonna clog my zones. I don't want to do that. And I don't really need to. I can use this. I can use... Actually, you know what? I will do it. Because it's one of those things that can work very well with the Paleozoics. So it'll never banish. I'll just have eternal Paleozoics, basically. So that's actually pretty decent. Alright, we're going to put Chaining on. And the reason I'm putting Chaining on is because I'm actually going to activate this Paleozoic now. And the reason I'm doing this is to book this. So that this turn, he can't turn that into an Egyptian God Slime. Which I do not want him to do. So that I'll get stuck back there. And now we're good to go. We have 2 cards that'll prevent us from banishing. Imperial Iron Wall can be pretty decent with the Paleozoics. When they leave the field, they're just basically just become regular trap cards. Also, he's going to kind of get stuck on this one card until I can figure out a way to get rid of it. Alright, he's going to go to end phase. Is there a reason I would need to banish something? Not at this moment, so I think I'm going to activate this Imperial Iron Wall. And this will trigger my Paleozoic in graveyard, so that's pretty cool. So at this point right now, even when we, like I said, even when we do, our Paleozoics basically will never get banished, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, when they leave the field, just go to graveyard, which is absolutely absurd. It's a great setup. That's not bad, but he doesn't have anything that benefits from. We can go here. Start making shit happen, honestly. I think we go here. We got 2 Paleozoics. Now, what's this effect real quick? It's unaffected by monster effects. If this has a trap as material, you can detach 1 XYZ material, add a Paleozoic trap. Yep, perfect. We're going to set this here to make shit happen right now. This will just get us free cards. This also lets us activate Paleozoic cards from our hand, which is kind of cool. Egyptian God Slimes, whatever. We're going to deal with it when we need to. Activate this, detach search. Yeah, detach, search a monster out. We'll detach, search this. And I don't think my opponent's summoning anything from the extra deck. It sucks that he just summons 0 attack monsters. Actually, what does the Egyptian God Slime do? Let me just evaluate this. I forget what Egyptian God Slime does. What does this have to do with Reactor Slime? Oh, Targo and Reactor Monster. That's crazy. I didn't even know these two had anything to do. Okay. Let me look at something real quick. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to plan this out a little bit more. There's just nothing. They're not related in any way. Okay, so I don't remember what the exact effects of the god from the extra deck is, but whatever. We'll just actually... Can he be targeted? I don't remember if he can be targeted. I can't remember if the Egyptian God Slime can be targeted. We're just going to set this. We're going to set this. And we are going to pass. I think we're just going to do that. Yeah, target and face up. Yeah. I think we just do that. Yeah, I think we just do that. Oh, I can't banish because of the Paleozoic Dinomicious right now anyway. That was a screw up on my part. Whatever. We screwed up there, but it's fine. We have other plays. Yeah, I'm just going to tribute that to some of the guy from the extra deck. I want to see if I can target or not. Okay, let's see if we can target. Yeah, I definitely screwed up by doing that. We're going to activate this immediately. Targeting this. And then graveyard, yep. I guess we did screw up by getting this card right here, but it's fine because we have these eternally in loop anyway. So we'll be able to summon this back for free. When it leaves the field, it won't get banished. This is actually kind of a sick situation. And then, yep, that's fine. Nothing's been destroyed, unfortunately. This card's terrible. I don't care if he uses that. Nope, don't want to do that. We can turn the chaining back off again. Yeah, I forgot about this affecting this effect. But I remembered the rest. We have a decent setup right now. Send a Divine Beast. Had a Monster Reborn, sure. We still have a lot of cool stuff that we can do. And add a Monster Reborn, that's whatever. Actually, you know what? I should probably add Necro Valley. No, I should. I should not add Necro Valley to this deck. So he's going to use this, the Monster Reborn back, the Winged Dragon of Ra. Winged Dragon of Ra's effects, he doesn't have any, like, his gaining attack is only on, that only works on normal summon. It doesn't work on special summon, so it'll come out at 0 attack. You can pay 1,000 to target a monster on the field, destroy it, but my monsters are both unaffected by monster effects, so that doesn't matter. And then on top of that, when he activates that, I can trick Trap Hole Nightmare to negate and destroy it, and it'll trigger Dark Hole Dragon. So at this point right now, he's going to do that. Oof, I didn't see that coming. I thought he was going to use it on his monster. Never mind. Never mind, I didn't see that coming, I'll be honest. I did not see that coming. But the fortunate thing is, every trap card we activate, he has a Dark Hole. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. The fucking guy has Dark Hole to search off my Dark Hole Dragon. That is insane. Well, it's a good thing I have this. But the problem is, if I destroy this, it doesn't get destroyed. Oh, it can't be destroyed by card effects. Well, it got negated, so that's at least good. And next turn, I'll be able to summon Alpha. That is absolutely absurd. He actually had a Dark Hole to search off my Dark Hole Dragon. That is that's just stupidity. That's just so stupid. That's like, that's nonsense. And this is why I love playing against these people. I love playing against the OGs. Like, I love playing against these guys with these old ass decks, and they're just having a blast. I love playing against these people. But I'm gonna special summon this out. I'm definitely gonna be using this effect 100% because I'm gonna use this, tribute this, and then I'll return this to my own hand. Thank you. And then I can't summon anything else because my opponent's doing his own thing. But actually, I think I'm going to tribute some of this Lancia. It is just completely repetitive here, and this just goes to graveyard, so I can just activate any trap card and get it back out anyway. So we'll just go to battle phase and just attack. If he activates trap cards, it's even better for us. See, if he activates a trap card, oh no, it's a slime. If he activates that, it's fine. But next turn, he can make an Egyptian God Slime again. We'll go main phase 2, Fiendish Chain, and just pass on this, which isn't too bad. Again, it has 0, so it's a little bit of a problem. We just need to, like, get an effect going that actually summons Dark Hole Dragon. I can't believe he had a Dark Hole for the Dark Hole Dragon, our Dark Hole Dragon. Just absolutely absurd. He's going to summon another Egyptian God Slime, which we will have a response to eventually. But right now, by the way, this is a completely side note, like a complete side note. We have been trying to pull this card. There are cards we have super rare. There are super rares in this game that we have 3-4 copies of at this point, maybe more. We've been trying to pull this card, and I know it's a little higher rarity. We've been trying to pull 1 copy of this card for months now. Like, seriously, we've been trying to pull one copy of this for years now because we have so much to surround it. At this point we have Guardian Slime, we have the 3 Metal Reflect, like we have so much stuff, and we've been dying to pull this one card. It like ties so many things together. He's gonna attack this. Can this be targeted? I think it can, right? Your opponent can target other monsters. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna use this because that'll let me trigger out Paleozoics. So every trap card I can activate right now is a good situation. Yep, so I'll just do that. Just summon in defense. Yeah, this is insane actually. The Paleozoics with the Imperial Iron Wall. I never thought that this would be this broken, but this is like really good. The only thing is it does actually stop, obviously, Dino Mishes. Yep, end phase, cool. And it basically gives us endless material for things. Like forever, it's just like kind of insane. We got more trap cards. Yeah, we can go for him. One special summon monster in your main monster zone. Cool, we could do that. So we'll special summon this. Right off the bat, we'll special summon the Alpha. We can just link these two away. Needle Sealing, I don't really need to. Like, I want to keep Alpha in the loop. He's cool. So we'll just go... I can actually steal this, but nah, I'm good. I think I'll just use these two. Again, they're just free link material. And if I destroy it, then Fiendish Chain will actually leave the field, which is actually, in this case, a good thing. We'll activate this. Yep, activate. Yep, discard this. Cool. Target, destroy. And then it did target, so... we can't get any of the really cool effects, so we'll attack with these two. Again, this has been actually kind of a fun duel. Like, these are the kinds of duels you die to play in. Like, this is like... we built this deck to be anti-malice. Meanwhile, we've discovered this, like, incredible synergy between the Paleozoics and the Imperial Iron Wall, where you just get this, like, endless resource that... you get this beautiful endless resource that just keeps going and going and going. It's going to activate the Millennium Ankh, which I absolutely did not see coming in any way, and I definitely do not want to see coming. That was atrocious. I don't know. That was kind of annoying. He's going to summon this dude out of the blue. I honestly did not see this coming. I mean, he has very low life points, so you kind of need life points to do this, but... okay, that's fine. He's going to summon the Incarnate. What does this thing gain? Life points equal to your life points. So he's going to be, what, 1,500? Yeah, he's going to be 15. You can make this card gain attack equal to your life points. It's 1,500. I mean, I guess you... yeah, but he's kind of in a rough situation because he's only going to be able to get to 1,500. Who's he attacking? I mean, sure, you're going to gain 15, right? Am I reading that right? Yep, his monster gets destroyed. Did he just not think that he had 1,500 life points? He's just not paying attention to his own life points. He should just end phase and set the trap. Whatever. 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 I don't really... a little late, but that would have been good a few situations ago. We should go to battle phase. Why waste time when we don't need to? We'll just attack directly with this guy. If he activates something, we just summon another Paleozoic. We book. We do whatever we need to. But it's good. We're good to go. Yeah, he's going to activate Obliterate. This blocks an attack, I believe. He has to send an Exodia, but we just summon another Paleozoic when he does it, so that's cool. We just summon another Paleozoic for free, and then we can actually activate another trap card and summon another Paleozoic whenever we need to, which is cool. We just keep applying more and more pressure to the board, so he can stop it. He can block our one attack. I think it's once per turn. Yeah, I don't know. Is it once per turn? Let me see. I think it's once per... yeah, it's once per turn. Whatever. If it is or isn't, he lost. That's the point. That was interesting. That was a very interesting matchup. I can't believe he actually had can't believe he actually had Dark Hole for that. Okay, so this is what my opponent's playing. He's like an absolute, like, original gangster. He has all of the old cards. You know what's crazy, too? He only has one copy of this. He could have more copies of this if he wanted to. It's only an SR. He's got more expensive cards in here. Like, he definitely has way more... he has URs in here. So he definitely could have more copies of the Egyptian God Slime if he wanted to. Easily he can have more copies of this. Just chose not to. What's crazy is he couldn't even go into a second copy of this, but we actually activated the card that sent it back to his extra deck, allowing him to once again use it, which is, like, insane. And what's crazy is he actually drew this and this. He actually drew into these cards in this deck. And this deck is like full of absolutely horrific cards. Like he's got like... Again, I don't know how they do it. It's like maybe they only do this against us. Whenever we play against these people, they actually draw like somewhat usable hands. Like you're looking at this, he drew like Heart of the Blue Eyes, which is like a great card. He drew this, which is like whatever, it's okay. But he drew the Metal Reflect Slime, which was really good. He drew the card that searches Monster Reborn. The card that searches the entire archetype he opened. Like he actually opened the good cards. He didn't open any of this garbage. He actually opened the good cards against us. Like, yeah, maybe if he had Soul Crossing he would have won, but there was never really a point where I think we even had 3 monsters on board that weren't Paleozoics or something of that nature. But yeah, this is very, very goofy deck. And then what is this Magical Reflect Slime? I've never even... I mean, I know this is old, but I don't remember this card at all. Okay, let's open up another master pack and see what we get. That was actually kind of a fun duel. I like doing against duelists like that. Like if Yu-Gi-Oh was all that, like all duelists like that, we'd have so much fun. But we end up playing against nonsense. Not nonsense. We end up playing against meta more of the time. Goblin Zombies okay. Red Eyes Black. Dragon Sword. You need too many. You need dragons that are actually good. We got new Salamangreat, but we're missing the links and stuff. Can't use that. More Thunder, Vassal, Fabled, Toppy, not necessary. Spellbook, Star, Hall. Unfortunately, all repeats. Alright, we won the coin flip. They do have Malice sleeves. Or is that Malice? I can't even tell. Yeah, it's Malice. They have Malice sleeves, which is, I guess, good for me, because that means that it might help. I don't know. We'll see. I should have summoned the monster here, but it's cool. I think I can set up the columns well enough. Well, we have enough stuff, I think, to work out. So we'll set one here just in case he puts 2 monsters. And we'll put one here and one here because he'll probably make link plays. And then we'll just pass on that. I don't think that's too bad. And then we have Iron Dragon TM potentially. And then we have the Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Again, potentially, because if he is playing a link deck. We'll see what he's going to do here first. We kind of lose if they have a Harpy's Feather Duster, but, you know, we could keep our hopes up. He's going to summon out the... damn, that is extremely specific. Destroy a spot trap card we control. Hopefully he targets this. Nope. He targets that. I don't think this is anything I can do about this thing. He just destroys it, and there's nothing I can do about it. Right? What I could do is just Ring of Destruction this thing, and then he can't use the effect. What does this do in Graveyard? This normal summon. Okay. So, this is getting destroyed no matter what, but we might as well activate Ring of Destruction right now. Target this, destroy, and then he can't use the second effect to destroy one Memento monster to summon another Memento monster. So we can kind of like avoid that. Okay, never mind. He has the quick play to avoid it. Destroy one Memento monster and hand to face someone to take one Memento monster. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do here? Use 3 resources to destroy this one card. I mean, I guess I kind of have to. Phantasme is dead in this matchup. I'm already like highly committed to this, so I might as well just go down this route, but it kind of sucks. Yeah, we destroy that. So we're losing all 3 back row to stop one monster, and he's got 3 cards still. I don't think there's anything worth sending. Cloud Beast doesn't matter. What does this do? Target one face-up card your opponent controls. If this is our own card too, if it included either player, then we could use Dogmatica or return it. But I don't think there's anything like worth sending here that's like really good. So we'll just send this because the chances of us using it are very slim. Yeah, Ring of Destruction fizzles. That fizzles. Our card gets destroyed. We use 3 back row to stop one monster. It's actually kind of insane. And now are we even on card? We are even on card advantage, but let's be honest, these 2 are just like completely dead right now. He's got the fusion. There's some fusion summon from the extra deck. Yeah, and not from the extra, from your extra deck, but mixing things back from your graveyard. So, kind of sucks for us. Yeah. Destroy itself. He's gonna draw. And he's gonna search too. Yeah, this deck's not gonna link summon, so Phantasme is dead. Iron Dragon, like I said, the columns are just gonna not line up for us. I kind of had to commit to that play because I had already sunk 2 resources into it. So one more resource just kind of had to happen. I could have saved it technically, but they all trigger when they get destroyed anyway, and their fusion recovers. Honestly, I don't think this is winnable, and he's going to go on for a while. This is one of those decks. He's going to be here for like 5 minutes, and we're just going to watch, and it's pointless. All right, we lost the coin flip, but I hope they're playing Malice again. We just keep we keep opening anti-Malice cards, but we have not finally. Yep, set one. It's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead. Okay, let me. I probably chain it to an effect. Let me see this real quick. Okay. Okay. I guess we let him set because there's nothing we could do about that anyway. But we will be able to Lancea and then set shit up. Dinomicious is dead. Okay, this is, you can activate by, yeah, so we'll make this fizzle. Because this is that's not a cost, that's whatever it's called. I'm gonna set 3, okay. Set 4. A lot of setting going on here. Allure of Darkness. Psych. Actually, you know what? No. Because then he could just chain this trap card. And then he can actually summon a Malice. So, I'd rather him do this. Actually, this is not even good anyway. Because what happens with Allure of Darkness, if you Lancea on Allure of Darkness, what happens is... they just reveal it and keep it, I think. They do some weird ruling like that. But at the same time, it's not... You know, I'm just going to activate it. They do reveal it and just keep the monster. But at least it'll prevent him from using his, like, Malice effects, which is good for me. Yep, so that'll resolve. Like I said, if he draws, he gets banished anyway. What is going on here? Ring of Destruction, Malice, C. Okay. End phase. Perfect, the end of this turn, which is good. Lost Wind is cool. This is good. This, if we summon this, we basically win. So that's good. So we'll set this, set this, set this, and set this, and we pass. And then Paleozoic Dinomicious, I guess we'll save. Eventually it'll come up. Not right now, but we don't want to discard Chaos Hunter. Because Chaos Hunter, if we summon, we probably win this duel. But this guy seems to be a little weird. Because he's got like... this guy's a little weirder than the average player. Yeah, I saw a Ring of Destruction in the graveyard. He's got the Malice card. Yeah, this is gonna... What is the special summon of Malice? So when he summons that, I can summon... Ooh, I messed up so badly. I forgot this has a discard cost. Okay, so unsummon. We're just gonna wreck the board here. I think we have to. That sucks for me. Yeah, we just wrecked the board. I actually forgot. See, and I should have saved the Paleozoic Dinomicious. I really should have. I really should have saved it because it's not doing anything anyway. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so fucking stupid for that. I had no reason to set this because it's terrible in this matchup. I finally play against them and I just mess things up. That sucks so badly. Well, at least this is good. We do have the... Oh my god, I messed things up so badly. Yep, he's going to do this. Spanish. I think we kind of have to do this on the Dormouse. Yep, we're going to go ahead and use the Lost Wind on Dormouse. Yeah, I definitely screwed things up there. He could make a Link 1 of those like Devotees or something like that, but I definitely screwed that up. Because if I had summoned this Chaos Hunter and just it stuck, I would have just won. Damn it, man. Why did I set... The crazy thing is neither of these are useful in this matchup, so like why did I set them? Like why did I set them? It takes 2 seconds of thinking to realize that it's just like what I did was wrong, but I didn't realize it until I already like committed to it. So nothing I can do about it now. Yeah, now I think he just goes full combo, and I have 2 cards that banished, which help him go full combo. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I just screwed that one up. That's a sad loss. That is a really sad loss. Because all I had to do was just summon the Chaos Hunter. I just would have won. Because now I know all his back row, so I just would have won that duel. Okay, we just won the coin flip. I'll set things down the middle and probably right here and just end. Unfortunately, this hand's not a lot of thinking. We've got Bestial Magnum, the Archfiend, And Tiamaton, it depends on how good this card is in this matchup, whether we win or lose. And then Paleozoic, Candina, again, it just depends. If he's playing Malice, we're off to a good start. If he's not playing Malice, then, well, it is what it is. Honestly, I'll wait for my turn. I'll wait for my turn to see what's going on here. But we can do some serious damage here. I think what I will do here is I'll... Hold on. Is this... Okay. If a trap card is activated, yeah. So then we just activate the... There can be only one, which will resolve or won't. Activate the Labyrinth Archfiend. And this will get us more interruptions, a little more of everything. We'll activate this. Summon this in attack mode. This will also allow the Tiamaton to become useful, which is nice. We don't want to activate that yet. Put this way over here. We'll leave the Tiamaton as a little surprise. We just attack directly right now, and then we leave Tiamaton just in case we need interruption later. Only 2,000 damage, it's not that serious. What do we have here? Heavy Storm Duster. Okay, so he's going to destroy this and that. I guess we can summon Tiamaton and wreck a column. What are you destroying? This and this? Okay. Yeah, I think we just do that. Destroy a column. Do some damage. Yeah, I think that's the right move there. So we activate this. Close off this column just in case he's playing a link deck. Put some traps. Yeah, sure. That gets locked off, and then we just attack directly with both. Because later, I don't know if I would have had the right columns to produce what I just did. I think we just pass here. I think we just save our 2,000 attack monsters just on field. I think one more attack and we win. And it's cool too because we have a book and we have a Fiendish Chain. So depending on what he's playing, this could actually end well for us. It really just depends on what deck he's playing. Heroes. Okay, Heroes is interesting for sure. Because you book the right card, you can win. Right, he's going to go for Elemental Hero Spirit of Neos, which is not what I would expect. Usually it's Stratos, unless he already has that. If he had that, why did we get this far? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here with this guy. I don't know. I mean, realistically, we have some good interruptions anyway, but he did, like, I don't know why you would do that. But I'm not gonna complain too hard after I messed up last game. He's gonna do Spirit Neos effect right now. Yeah. Cannot be destroyed by battle, of course. Yeah, cannot be destroyed by battle. I mean, I could use, actually, can I, yeah, I think I will Fiendish Chain this. I will Fiendish Chain this, because then he gets to search for stuff. I'm not trying to deal with all that, so I'll Fiendish Chain this for sure. And I can get over this, which is positive. Oh, Fiendish Chain that. It negates that, and it can be destroyed by battle now. Yep, it can be destroyed by battle. Awesome. Or, never mind. I guess that's a part of the summoning condition. Main phase 2. We just set the Destruction Durama and move on with our lives. Again, unfortunate, it's a part of the summoning condition. What can you do? Who would have known? I guess a hero player that's been playing for a very long time, they would know. But, not me. He's going to activate this effect. Our effect isn't continuous, so it doesn't matter if you activate that. This guy's got a ton of effects. He searches a spell and trap card. He searches a polymerization. He searches a hero monster, normal monster like this guy, or summons one from the deck. This guy does the most. Okay, he's going to set a card and end phase. Is this like during our... Nope, just straight up Book of Moon. I think... Unless they change the ruling in recent times, I think if I Book of Moon this card, it will forget that it was summoned off that condition. I believe that is how that works. So we'll do that. We get another trap in graveyard. Go to battle phase. That's 2,000 defense, so I'll attack over it. I believe it forgets. I hope I'm right. And we'll see right now. Yep, it forgot. And then we attack directly with this. And we can do 1200 more damage, which isn't enough either way. Forbidden droplets. Why that's being used right now? This isn't a turn end either. I love gold. I love gold. This is why I like playing in gold. You have people that play Neospace Pathfinder. This is why I love gold. You don't see that in Diamond. You don't see that in any other place. You just don't see that. I'll save the Bestial Magnum just in case we need an interruption. Although, you know, we could potentially. We'll save it. And we'll save it for like. Because technically I can use Bestial Magnum, summon that, and then search the other guy, the Baldrake. But I think it's fine like this. I think it's fine to save it as an interruption. We also have Starry Night, which is kind of good. And yeah, we have Starry Night and Destruction Durama, so that's pretty good. He's gonna set a monster. This is he's very much underperforming as a hero player, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter for me. We'll banish this guy because he's more annoying potentially. Summon this Bestial Magnemite. And yeah, he's gonna scoop. There's certain aspects to this deck, my deck I'm referring to, that I really actually like, honestly. Like, I really like the fact that I can just blast out big monsters. I love that. Like, I really love that I can just put these giant monsters on the board and I'm not like struggling to be like, damn, we can't get over this like one. Like, I really like that about this deck. I really do. I don't know if it can survive in platinum. Like, I don't know if this can, like, we're talking high platinum. Like, I don't know if this can survive in platinum 2, platinum 1. I don't know. But like, I really like being able to just throw like big monsters onto boards and end games in 2 turns. Like, it's an advantage to this deck. Okay, here's what our opponent was playing. They were playing all the Neospatians. They're basically playing Neospatians. There's some dumb shit in here, let's be honest, but it's not the worst deck I've ever seen. All right, he's got like Heavy Storm Duster and Forbidden Droplet. What's crazy is he's only playing 1, 2, 3, 4 staples. Technically 5. Playing 5 staples. You open 2 of them. It's kind of crazy. All right, another Master Pack. Let's see what this one holds for us. Hopefully, again, something good. It's not glowing or anything, but it's whatever. We've got Ignition Phoenix, Claw of Hermos, that summons the red eye sword that we just pulled. The General of the Ice Barrier, Sting the Poison, Toon Barrel Dragon, AI Love Fusion. That is not going to work. Dino Mist and Danger. All the danger spells and traps are terrible. Like, all of them are terrible except for this. All the rest of the cards are terrible. Like, all of the spells and traps are absolutely. If you ever go through the trouble of reading some of these, like, I'll click on some of them. This one's not bad. Again, this response team is not bad, but like this card, like, it gains 800 attack defense. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This is a danger. Make 2 attacks on monsters. Like, why? It's like the whole deck is you discard and like at least throw an effect on here that like if it's discarded you can like equip it to a monster you control. Like at least throw something like that onto this card. Like, why does this exist? This is a disaster. That monster can attack directly. Also, like why does it make a monster attack directly? The banish 3 danger spell trap cards. Again, we established they all suck. The one that's good is this one. And it shuffles itself to the bottom of the deck. So, what are you banishing? These bad ones? Like, again, this would be a cool card if, like, all of these had, like, graveyard effects and did something. But, like, they're so bad that there's no point to play them. And then, also, you can banish 3 danger spell trap cards with different names. Destroy all cards your opponent's field. Cannot special summon monsters except for danger. Like, that wouldn't be bad if the other danger cards were not, like, that terrible. Yeah, this one was one of the early ones. It's kind of like okay, but yeah, like the deck has some really bad spell trap cards. All right, we lost a coin flip. Hopefully they're playing Lynx, but we have a good hand, a really good hand. We have Lightning Storm, Nadir Servant, Needle Sealing, Paleozoic Candina. Really good hand. This deck does play Lynx. They play the Test Panther, and they play the other card. Yeah, this is Gladiator Beast. The identity of this deck, it's honestly, this deck has fallen on hard times. It's the identity of this deck has completely been like sucked away. It's actually kind of sad to see this turn into just a generic combo deck, because it used to be a deck that had like its own, you know, like theme where you could be like, oh, I'm going to battle phase, and then at the end of my battle phase I get to summon a monster, and those monsters have effects. Like that used to be the theme of this deck, and now it's just become like, here's a card that cheats a fusion out of the extra deck. Why? I don't know. And this fusion is a negate. Why it cheats a monster out of the deck, nobody knows. A soft once per turn negate. No material. Can't make this shit up. But yeah, just this deck went from like an innovative, interesting deck to just like a generic deck. Now I would use Phantasme, but this is once per turn your opponent activates a monster, you can negate and destroy it. So I'm just gonna lose my Phantasme. Might as well leave it as a trap card discard or something. I'm just losing it, so why even bother, right? Yep, and also that plays around Nibiru too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's unfortunate what's kind of happened here. This deck, honestly, like I said, it really is. But it's like you have to do this. You have, for modern Yu-Gi-Oh, they have to put this into the design mechanics, because you have to, in order to make decks competitive. And I can't. This is a soft once per turn. Just cheat out a monster out of the extra deck. It's a soft once per turn. This also negates a spell card, right? Or something like that. Spell or trap card is activated. Discard a card. Negate the activation. So it's like a little dragoon, but for spells and traps. Again, it's completely sucked away this identity. Like, technically speaking, this guy's still basically playing a pure Gladiator Beast deck. This is the new Link monster. What's crazy is, too, this is a fusion deck. This is a contact fusion deck. This is what the deck is supposed to be. He hasn't contact fused once. But this archetype has 3 Link monsters. 3 Link monsters on a contact fusion deck. This guy hasn't contact fused once. It's insane. It actually is. Like, again, like they completely, like, the identity, and it's not for the better. That's the sad thing. If they changed the identity of a deck for the better, I'd be like, okay, that's really awesome. But what is going here? Yeah, if they changed the identity of a deck for the better, I'd be like happy about it. Like, that would be nice. Like Blue Eyes, for example, didn't really exist as a deck. It was more like, oh, like, you just go summon a Blue Eyes. Like, that was the Blue Eyes for the longest. It was just like a deck that just summoned. You just summoned the big Blue Eyes and you just did nothing with it. And they changed the identity of that deck. They made Blue Eyes a completely different deck. They made it a lot better, I would argue. They changed its identity, I'd say, for the better, because they turned it into a synchro deck. And then it gave it some form, and then unfortunately they kind of ruined it a little bit. This is an insane board, by the way. War Chariot's a negate. It negates a monster effect. This is a 3 negate Appaloosa. This negates a monster effect. So we got 1, 2, 5 monster negates, and we have a spell trap card negate. So I think we start off with this to bait it out. We need to bait this out. We want to bait out this guy. I think he'll think that we have like Natis and stuff. Nope, he doesn't. So we gotta live with it. Cloud Beast, I think, is what we send, because we want to bait stuff. We want to bait out this Heracles guy. Then I can destroy these two if I can bait out the... Well, actually, he can use War Chariot too. We can use any number of these 5 million negates, so yeah. I don't think I made the wrong decision there. I think I had to do that. I think we have to do what we have to do. We'll activate this. Select attack position monsters, and then he'll have to activate the Heracles to discard to negate, which is fine with us. Unless he has some kind of protection that I didn't read, because obviously there's also 9 layers of protection on every archetype, which is, again, one of those it is what it is situations. Okay, now he can negate another spell trap card next turn, but we do have Torrential and Needle Sealing. I actually will not be putting down Ecclesia. Actually, I could put down Ecclesia. It won't be able to search anyway, because he's got too many negates in circulation. He's got this monster negate, this monster negate, and this monster negate. So it wouldn't be able to search anyway, so I find it rather pointless to do that. So I think it's fine to just set everything and just pass. Because, again, summoning Ecclesia will just do nothing. I'd rather blow up the board and then find a new game state and then do that. But we have some plays here for sure. If he summons something, we just torrential. He's going to negate the torrential, and then we needle sealing. So I think that's a pretty cool play. But it seems to me like he's just going to go battle phase. I'm going to put chaining on. I don't know why I let him get. By the way, it went again. This is a real problem with Master Duel. If you don't have chaining on, it lets your opponent get. Again, it doesn't affect this right now, but if we don't have chaining on, it lets our opponent get from main phase, beginning of battle phase. No, from main phase, end of main phase, beginning of battle phase, in mid battle phase, into an attack. All those phases without giving us a single opportunity to react. We're going to activate the Paleozoic right off the bat. Targeting this. He'll be forced to... Is this once per turn? That is insane. Is this not once per turn? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Is this really not once per turn? I was playing around the fact that this is once per turn, but this is not once. This negate is not once per turn. That's absurd. No, that's actually absurd. Oh my god, that's absurd. I should have summoned this Ecclesia then. I should have special summoned the Ecclesia just to have it on board. That is a non-once per turn negate. That is absolutely absurd. Again, they turned one of the beloved decks of old Yu-Gi-Oh! Into a generic 7 negate combo deck. I mean, if that's not a downfall, I don't know what is. Okay, this is my opponent was playing. They were playing the Gladiator Beast with a Speedroid Terratop engine and a Millennium engine mixed in. This is like the little Millennium engine with this. Basically just gets you to rank 8s. Yeah, with the zombie vampire. Everyone's playing it. Why not? Why not this guy? Like I said, they have 3 Link monsters. This guy, the Dragasses. He has Test Panther. They have Test Panther and the new one, which is crazy. Again, a deck that why does this have 3 Link monsters? It's such a random deck to have 3 Link monsters, but it is what it is. All right, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent's setting a lot of stuff, and we have a Lightning Storm, so that's good to see already. Wish we had a Dark Hole Dragon, but we do not. But I'll take a Nadir Servant. I'll definitely take a Nadir Servant. So we'll start off with a Lightning Storm for sure. See what they have. Obviously, Spell Trap cards. We'll see if they have any responses. I'll take a 1 for 2. I'll always take that. Metal Reflect Slime doesn't matter. That's not going to turn into anything. It's still a Spell Trap card. Still a Trap card, even though it gets summoned as a monster. It does not dodge. There are cards that dodge, like the Shade Brigadine. I think dodges. We'll definitely activate the Labyrinth Archfiend. Unfortunately, we have the Storming in hand, so we can't set Storming because we have Storming. But I'll activate Nadir Servant. And I will send definitely the Convoy because all the other ones. And he scoops. Damn it. They always scoop whenever there's potential for fun. And then when there's no potential for fun, they never scoop. We scoop. Okay, we rank up free of charge. Awesome. Easy win there. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. They were playing basically a big-ass anime deck. And this is why I love Gold. Because you see stuff like this, and this is fun. It's all fun in games until they summon a Dragoon. Then it's not so fun. Alright, so let's open another pack. I mean, that was a free win. I'll take that. I'll take that after we lose 2 New Age Gladiator Beasts, which are really no different from Dragon Link at this point. Virtual World Gate, Abyss Script, a Dolce Ticket, at least it's a new card, Mutant Blast, Fist of Fate, Morphtronic, whatever. Beginning of the End is technically usable. It is, if we play a lot of Dark, Spanish 5, draw 3, it's technically usable. The only deck this is ever going to be usable in, and actually this looks really cool in person. If you ever get a physical copy of this card, it looks like atrocious because you actually can't even see what's on there. I have never actually seen what this card actually looks like. This is my first time actually seeing what's drawn on it. If you ever get a physical copy, again, it just looks like it just looks like it's just a black circle. It's just a black circle, and you can barely see what's on there. It's my first time actually taking a hard look at it. The only decks this is usable in is Dark World and Danger or in Dark World, or Danger and Dark World, and that's the only kind of deck that can put 7 dark monsters and still have a feasibly reasonable way to have this enhanced. So that's the only deck that I can even imagine using this in. Yeah, that's it. But it's a cool card. Okay, we won another coin flip here. This is a pretty good hand, honestly. We have Cashier, Ogre, Chaos Hunter. I fucked up the Chaos Hunter last time. I hope I don't this time. We'll summon this out. Just a good free summon. We'll summon this under. We'll activate this or set it underneath it. Put this here, and then we'll discard Tiamat if needed to summon Chaos Hunter, depending on what they're playing. Now that I realize what it actually does, because that was really dumb on my part. I forgot that this card needed a discard. These are one of those cards that I just haven't used in such a long time. I'm definitely going to activate the Angel Statue now, because just based on where things are going, yeah, I need to activate this now. Because if he's going to use this to summon a monster, then we can use Angel Statue to negate that summon. I think that's the right play. Also, we can use Cashier Ogre now to banish something hopefully important. Also, we can use this if we want to. I don't know if his deck banishes a lot. I actually don't know that. I mean, I don't know. Like, do they banish a lot? We'll just look for shit that is generic, I guess. Go with this. We can get rid of this. Not generic, but like combo related cards, but he didn't see any. Which sucks for me, but oh well. This card's like a slow Solemn Strike. Abyss. Okay. No, we don't want to do anything about that. So we'll summon that there. The game just did not. Okay, sure. I guess you can add that. I'm kind of thinking about needle sealing here. No, it's fine. I'm gonna use at least the Angel Statue first, then I'll needle sealing. At least triple Tactics Talents. Draw 2 cards. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. You can draw 2 cards, man. I used my Cashier Ogre. See, in hindsight, I could have played this a lot better. I could have played this a lot better in hindsight. So I'm going to summon that. Add a fish, shark, yeah. I definitely could have played this out a lot better. Like, I could have just not activated. But again, you don't know what your opponent's playing. You don't know where they're going to go with this stuff. Like, there's no way to know. It's easy to look back at it and just be like, oh, I should have done this instead. But there's literally no way to know. I'm going to summon this. I think I'm going to needle sealing. I'll take the 5 monsters. I think it's just a smart thing to do. I'll destroy the 5 monsters. I'd be an idiot not to. I'll take it. And then, you know what? I'll summon Chaos Hunter or whatever. Well, obviously, we're at a very minus situation here, but I mean, like, I should have done that differently. But again, hindsight's 20. Like, hindsight is not 2020. Foresight is 2020. I guess. Like, I'll take it. Like, again, in his mind, I probably have full combo next turn and he gets wrecked. But I'll take it. This is what my opponent was playing. Staple Man. He's playing so many great cards that I wish I had, like Imperm and this and this and this. Actually, I have 2 of these, but no, I'm talking about, I don't even know if I would play Harpy's Feather. So that seems like one of those cards where every time I draw it, we're going first. Every time we don't draw it, we're going second. Like, yeah, like I'll always draw this card going first. I can almost guarantee it. This is the kind of card you just want. Like, this card is so good. Going first, going second. Infinite Perm is the kind of card we actually want. Call by is like a maybe. Like, this is like a guaranteed card. No matter what the situation, I want an Infinite Impermanent. Okay, let's open up another Master Pack here. Hopefully get something good out of this one. We've been pulling... What was this episode? Did we pull anything useful all episode? I don't think so. I don't think so. There's UR here. Guaranteed UR. Don't need that. A-Zone. Cleefort Hedgehog. Hypnosister. Dragoonity. You got a Hollow. Can't use it. 2 level 8s. 2 level 8 dragons. Actually, I can use this. I actually can technically use this. Will this work for anything? If this card's exceed negate the all face-up monsters, I can literally use this card. Great. Great. I don't know if this is better than the Hieratic Dragon, but I mean, I can technically use it if I finally draw that card that I need to draw. We've got a Chronicle Goddess. I can't use this, though. I need a Blue Eyes or a Dark Magician. I don't have either. If this is a UR, please, fingers crossed, have something good inside. We have Surfacing Big Jaws. It is a shark that is pretty decent from what I can remember. This can be used for an Exceed Summon water monsters. Treat it as level 3 or 5. Cool. During your blah 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 blah. Okay, during your main phase, if a spell card was activated this turn, special summon this card from your hand. Also, my opponent just used this, by the way. We basically snatched this out of their deck, Battle City style. We actually did. This is probably the best deck in their, the best card in their deck in terms of extenders. So that's pretty cool. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special monsters from the extra deck, except Exceed monsters. Okay. Okay, if this card's normal summon, you can add a fish shark monster from your deck to your hand. This is like, a lot of these things are great. I don't know what deck it would use it in. We technically can use this in our deck, but I don't know how. We probably can build a decent water deck. The problem with the water deck is we're waiting for payoff. We have Silent Honor Arc, but we need Stealth Kraken. Like, we really need Stealth Kraken before we can even discuss a water deck strategy, because some of these things lock you into waters. Not this card, but some things lock you into waters. And the problem with that is, like, you need to be able to summon something useful, and Abyss, the card that we have that steals one monster, it's not good. And like, we need Stealth Kraken to even have a fighting chance. Right now, this is as good of a card as this is. I don't know if it has the correct synergy with everything else we've got going on. And the fact that it needs a spell card to be activated to have it, like, this is, the fulfillment on this is not the best for us. Like, obviously it's good because people use it with the card they use in Ryzeal, where you activate it and then can basically search any monster. So you just activate a spell, search this, and then special summon this for free. It's a level 4. So like, I could see why this could be useful in a lot of decks, but for us, and it searches a shark, like, it's so good, but I don't know if it's useful for us. And it's technically, because technically we can activate a spell, special this, and then we can add the shark that we always use, the Buzzsaw Shark, normal summon Buzzsaw Shark, target this card, the Surfacing Big Jaws, and then summon another Buzzsaw Shark or a Right Hand Shark. So basically, this one card, as long as we open a spell and this one card, it doesn't matter what spell, we can basically get to 3 monsters, one of which turns into a rank 4. So that's not terrible. Okay, so see, the deck that I would see this being useful in, honestly, would be this, which is our Diamond 2 deck, and we only play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells, which of all of the different types of cards in the game, we're playing the least of spells than anything else. We have more traps and definitely more monsters than anything. So as cool as this Surfacing Jaws is, we don't play that many spells. There's just a lot of scenarios where we start a turn, no spells in our hand whatsoever. Technically, they could be, even if our opponent activates a spell, it's still fine. But I think it's just a little bit, we're not quite there with this yet. Now, if we look at our Umi deck and we start looking, and we don't have an Umi deck, but if we build one and we start looking at that, there's potential for it, but I don't know. We do have like 3 Visage Thana, we do have 3 Buzzsaw Sharks, Right Hand Shark, Left Hand Shark, we have this, like, we have some decent stuff headed in that direction. We're really just missing the Stealth Kraken, because again, Silent Honor Arc, as good of a card as this is, it doesn't cut it going first, because it does nothing other than protect itself, and that's just not good enough. Okay, we won the coin flip again. We've been seeing Tiamat. This is like close to a 6. This is a 55 card deck. I swear to God, I've seen this hand like 15 times. Like, we draw Tiamat and Magnuma like every turn. I don't even know what's going on. We have this is at 1 in the deck. How many? We've seen it 3 times today. Lost Wind is our 2nd time seeing it. Like, this is insane. I feel like I'm seeing the same cards every single duel. It's like, what is going on here? It's a little odd. Like, this card right here, we haven't seen once. It's an automatic rank 8. We just haven't seen it. But, like, at the same time, we've seen, like, Nadir Servant 2 or 3 times. Like, we've seen certain cards over and over and over. There are other cards we just don't touch. Like, we just don't get. We never open them. He's going to summon out the No Punk. Honestly, I think if there's a lot I could do here, but this will let him search. I could technically pop this, but then he's going to have more stuff. He'd summon this off of an emergency teleport too. I could technically pop this, pay, add. If I do that, how many cards is he playing? What are the chances he's got something else that's good? I think this is one of those hold your resources situations, because then he gets into the ghost, the ogre, but he might just have it in hand anyway. I'll save my interruptions for when he summons another one, then I'll just torrential the next thing. I'll just torrential the carp, or I'll just, I'll torrential the carp whenever it comes up. I don't think it's quick effect, so we'll activate this, that's fine. XYAB, I mean, we also could have just Lost Winded this too, that would have been pretty smart. Because then when he does summon from the extra deck, we just get the Lost Wind back for free. Lost Wind's another card that's really good with Imperial Iron Wall, actually. And Lancia, if like plan it correctly. Yep, he's gonna search the new one. Yep, he's gonna summon this dude. This is actually a summon, so I'm gonna go ahead and torrential on this summon. So I'll just torrential, blow up these guys. Yep, I have no response to that. I'll just summon those two, blow up these two. Neither of them, they're both earths. Right? Is this, yeah, they're both earths. He's gonna, this is a water. Yep, he's gonna banish that, the special. Unfortunate for me, but honestly I think that was pretty much the right play because it prevented the other guy from coming out. That's great. You can pay 600 life points, special summon one puck monster from your deck or graveyard. Absolutely not. I'm going to go ahead and lost win this, and if he does summon something from the extra deck, it will set him back, which is good. Emergency teleport. Fantastic. No, we don't want to do that. Yep, he's going to do 2 emergency teleports this time around. I'm going to summon another carp. I'm not dealing with this carp. Yeah, we definitely want to... We don't want this to... Yeah, because carp is... Or not carp, this guy right here. Because this fusion summon, yeah, we're not trying to let him fusion summon. We're not trying to let him fusion summon. Now, what can I send here? That would be good. Cloud Beast, but then he just summons this. This is too big of a summon. I'm not trying to deal with that. I think we dogmatic a punishment here. Targeting this. And we can send pretty much anything. And in this case, I don't want to return this to hand. It's just a very weak card right now. It does nothing. So I think I'll just send this just in case I have to destroy spot trap cards later. Because again, I'm not trying to deal with the Sharketsu. Yep, he's going to hit the end phase. Which is good with me. Nadir Servant, I'll take that. Nadir Servant, we can pop a spell trap card, which I will be doing. Thank you very much. I will be popping a spell trap card. So we wreck this, force him to activate it if we need to. Call by, sure. Activate Nadir Servant. Again, we can't pop this because we just don't have the right card. He's going to ash it anyway. Yep, he's going to ash it. Shit happens. Shit happens. It is what it is. And I think we just passed there. Yeah, I think we just passed there. Oh well. Not that we have a choice. We have a dead card in hand. If this Bestial Magnum, I could just like somehow find a way to be useful. He should be attacking me, by the way. He has damage, I don't. So Ferret Flames. Yeah, I guess I'll just put this here. And hopefully he summons a monster right here. If he has 3, we can Iron Dragon Tiamaton and wreck a board. Okay, he's going to destroy that. Okay. Okay, he destroyed my card in the end phase that he drew. We have a Fair Flames in the graveyard now. Oh, well. Again, he should be attacking me. Like, there's nothing I'm doing that's preventing him from attacking. I'm only preventing him from... Nothing, actually. Oh, that's really good, right, against this deck. Is that good against this deck? I actually don't even know. I honestly don't even know if it's good against this deck. But we'll... Actually, it's bad against our Bestial Magnamut. So it's bad for our Bestial Magnamut, but there's no freaking dark monsters or light monsters in graveyard right now anyway. But I guess if he really needs to do it, I'll go ahead and use Imperial Iron Wall. He should have been really attacking us every turn here, but he has not been. Yep, he's going to add... This is where things go bad. This is definitely where things go... I just drew nothing for multiple turns. Bestial Magnamut was dead. This is kind of a harsh situation right now. Yeah, like eventually he was going to draw something good, which he did draw the Ammon. And now he's actually got like good cards in circulation. But eventually he was going to draw something useful. This new card's pretty good too. It's just a free summon. It just like summons itself and by banishing. It's pretty cool. He's going to summon the Amazing Dragon, which I think pops cards. Return them to hand, so he's going to return these to hand. He's going to return our Imperial Iron Wall to hand. And again, unfortunately, he still has not summoned a Dark or a Light, which is terrible for me. I will be doing this, though. I will be using Lost Wind to set back for free. Yep, there we go. If we do have a chance of winning, it's because we got that back. But we'll see if that happens. He's going to link, or I don't even know what he's doing right now. Punk Jam Fever. Ah. Don't you love when Konami just breaks a mechanic? This is an Exceed monster. 2 level 8 monsters. Psych, never mind. All you need is 1 Synchro monster. That's not even the same level as the rank of the monster that you need to summon it. Like, why they do this stuff, I don't know. This is the weird shit to me. It's like, here's a summoning mechanic. Right, imagine teaching this to a new player, right? You're like, oh, so for Yu-Gi-Oh, the way rank monsters work, or the way Exceed monsters work, is you get 2 monsters with the same level, you put them on top of each other, and you make a monster. And then Konami just goes, psych, never mind. Psych, level 11, put this level rank 8 on top of it, you got it. There you go, that's good enough. We just want you to use it in your own archetype. Like, it's... He finally summoned the damn carp. He finally summoned the damn carp. Yep, he's going to pay. Honestly, this is not looking good for him. I don't have any interruptions other than Bestial Magnemite. And he just refuses to put a light or a dark monster into the graveyard. Absolutely refuses. He's going to link those away. Some Jam Drive. I mean, he's already at 55. In terms of, honestly, this is not looking good. Like I said, 1 light or dark, and we're in business, but it's going to take some time. Alright, so our opponent managed to summon, put 85 on board. It is what it is. Nothing I could have done there. It is what it is. We just, they never put a monster that's light or dark in the graveyard. I mean, it was probably a moment where I could have placed columns better. But again, hindsight is 20/20. It is. Hindsight's 20/20. I don't know where my opponent was going to place columns. It happens. Alright, so we won the coin flip. The hand is, again, this damn Tiamatron. We see it it is a going second card, and we technically do play it, but I swear to God, I see it every damn turn. Every single duel, I feel like I see a Tiamatron. Every damn time. I might take Tiamatron out of the going first version of this, or at least reduce it to 1, but at the same time, it's like I really shouldn't be seeing this card every single. It's a 55 card deck. Why am I seeing it every duel? Like every single. This is the kind of stuff where it's just like a Master Duel Shuffler, like, will punish me over and over, and it'll make me like rethink the way I play my own deck. But it's like this shouldn't be happening. What can we start with? We can start by destroying this, because then the Dormouse, we pop it, and then he wasted his normal summon and it goes nowhere. So I think that is actually the right play right now. Activate Dogmatic Punishment, target this. We'll send the one that sends a Spell Trap, destroys a Spell Trap card later on. We'll do that one. The Convoy, we'll do the Convoy. And then we will activate Labyrinth Archfiend, obviously. And then from here, unless they have, yeah, Maxi. I was going to say Maxi or Mole Charm or one of the many stupid cards that exist. But we also have something that's cool, which is we have Super Poly too. But I don't want a Super Poly because I'm not trying to let him draw. But I will go ahead and set the Storming Mirror Force for free. Yep, there we go. We'll set Storming Mirror Force. And he had a response there, so it's possible he had an imperm. I guess he would have impermed it. But he doesn't know what we're playing, so he's probably holding the imperm for something better. But we don't have anything better, so we'll see. Yep, he's going to summon the March Hare. March Hare is another annoying card. He's going to summon Dormouse back. Yep, now he can activate this. Trap, Trick, Trap, Hole, Nightmare. Actually, you know what? I will do this, because that'll destroy it, put it in the graveyard, and then all he's going to have is this March Hare. And I also have the Super Poly target for them, which is the Golematic Nister. Yeah, and this is basically Crusade Avermax for monster special summon from the extra deck. Taking no damage for the rest of the turn. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can target one Cyberse monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Like I can still go into this. Do some stuff. Also next turn, the Storming Mirror Force is going to be live, and he's got this stuff. This is another, like I always talk about this because it actually is fairly annoying. But like again, why in the world are they able to just like break mechanics, trap cards, right? You teach a new player, like sit down with a new player, like, okay, these are purple cards. The way you use these purple cards is you have to set them first, and then you can use them the following turn. They're trap cards, so they're a little bit slower. And the new player goes, okay, that makes sense. And then you show them Malice, and it's like, oh no, you could use them whenever you want. You could set them and activate them the same turn, no big deal, yeah. Oh, those rules I taught you, oh, they don't matter. No. We want this deck to be good, and we want to sell it, so now, it's fine. It's like they can break any mechanic whenever they want to. It's actually kind of Lingeribo. Well, it's a good thing we have Super Poly. This guy, Lingeribo. These are the cards. Put chaining on. Because we might want a Super Poly here. What does this require? What does this require? I think it requires a Link Monster and a Cyberse. Isn't that a Link Monster and a Cyberse? This is one of those situations where, again, whatever. Alright, he's going to be able to special summon, and he's going to lock himself, which is good. And then I will Super Poly him. Although, the annoying thing here is that I do have Super Poly. Did I not Super Poly here? I lock myself out of the extra deck with Dogmatic Punishment. I just remember that. Well, that's life. That's life. It is what it is. So this duel might be over. Usually, to be fair, Super Poly does not conflict. Dogmatic Punishment usually in this deck does not conflict with anything, but I actually kind of forgot. It's like we kind of like wet the bed both times we played against Malice, which kind of sucks. Yeah, and he just continues to kind of go off here. Honestly, I can't activate this. I can't activate this. He's just going to go full Malice combo. I mean, he's got things lined up, but like, what am I going to summon Tiamat for? I can't do anything with it. He's got full Malice combo. He's going to combo off. He's already comboed off for... We've played for 51 seconds. He's played for 4 minutes. And he's almost played 5 times as much as we have. And he will, guaranteed. And there's not much more that I can really do. I can't use this. I can't use this till next turn. And honestly, this stuff doesn't even like hurt. Because they have so much recursion. It's like recover everything. Also, he'll probably wreck my back. Or he'll summon a big monster. And then we've got Storming. Again, I can't activate this till next turn, which kind of sucks for me. And this is crazy, because I stopped his normal summon. I stopped his extra special summon. Like, I stopped a lot. But he just had more and more and more extenders. Like, and what was I supposed to do? He had Lingeribo. He had this. He just kept going and going and going and putting on more extenders. So it kind of sucked for me. But what can you do? And then on top of that, he had Max C through all of this. So, even when I did special summon things, he drew off of it, which is bad for me. Again, I can kind of cheat things out right now. I might as well Tiamaton because I can't use. And again, I'm gonna, if I Tiamaton, he has Max C, so I can destroy like this guy right here, or this girl right here, the Red Ransom. But again, like, what is that really a call by? I don't have another Tiamaton. I don't know how he thinks that happened. I guess because the hand card activated. Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. I'll just summon this here, destroy this row. He still gets the draw off of the... Yeah, he still gets the draw. He's going to add another Dormouse. He still gets the draw off the Maxi. So he basically got a Pot of Greed off the Maxi. That sucks. I'm gonna wreck my Super Poly. This will activate, destroy this. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I have much else. He's gonna keep combo. He's gonna summon Link, Decoder. I don't think I have much else. I don't know why he summoned this. I don't know what it really does in this situation. I mean, I guess he can attack over the Tiamaton. Can do that. Next turn, our stuff's live, like Storming Mirror Force and others. Okay, so that's, I guess, cool. And we'll summon Dogmatica Ecclesia. Okay, so we have some plays here. Start by normal summoning her. I'm not trying to play into another Maxi. Normal summon her. And then we are able to clean up his board for sure. Oh boy. He's going to be able to summon this. And imperm our monster. Again, he says so much. He's going to imperm. I lose that. And then also the March Hare is going to special summon itself. Banish that. Honestly, I think I'm being an idiot. I really have no point to be here. Like, he has... Every card that I have that goes +1, he has a card that goes +7. Like, it's just... that matchup, unless we draw one of the blowout cards, we're not winning.
La 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 la.